Annie have shared with us, for an online business to be successful, it's crucial to have 5 critical success factors in place, which are company, products, marketing plan, market, and education. So in addition to selecting the right company, it is essential to have a successful network team to guide beginners in choosing an online business platform, teaching them the skill such as writing and video recording for publications. By combining Elite Global with EVG Network, people from all walks of life, such as employees, professionals, and housewives, can realize their dream through Elite Globals. So our next speaker, who graduated from Australia University and was a top salesperson during his corporate career, and also owned a traditional business, earning a monthly income in the 5-figure range. So what motivated him to switch path and pursue a career with Elite Global? Let's welcome Amos from Singapore.
Thank you, MC. First of all, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank EVG Network and my upline for introducing me such a wonderful career. As Xiu Fang said, I'm Amos from Singapore. It's an honor to share with you today why I choose Elite as my lifetime career. I came from an ordinary family. My mom passed on when I'm 22 years old due to cardiovascular disease, and my dad passed on to a bacterial infection. This experience highlighted the importance of health for me. I graduated with a Bachelor of Science in IT in Australia during my 30s. To ease the living expenses during my study, I worked part-time in McDonald's and a Chinese restaurant, where I learned the skill of grilling satay. I returned back to Singapore after my study, despite giving a chance to get my permanent resident to stay in Australia. I started a company dealing in computer security system. It only lasted for 4 years because business wasn't very bad. It was very good. But the handling expenses, labor issue, rental, and more feel overwhelmed by the pressure. So I decided to end the business. Thinking of working for someone else would have not as much stress as now, right? Like working 9 to 5. After that is me time. So I returned to the workforce in the shipping industry, working as a boarding officer. Workload was very heavy. Almost every day, I worked 12 hours to 16 hours and even have to board the ship in the middle of the night. So I quit the job after 2 years. I then took on the role as a disposable utensils doing outdoor sales. New in the industry and no experience. My colleague not willing to teach much. So I have to try many ways and finally realize the trick behind the business. Within few months, I achieved top sales. Due to low income, I also started a satay barbecue business at night together with my wife. It was then I realized, regardless of how hard I work, I'm still an individual in the workplace. Moreover, these endeavors were fraught with risk. For instance, during my time in the shipping industry, a peer from another shipping company attempted to board the ship in the dark. Accidentally, he fell into the sea and drowned. His body was discovered 3 days later, leaving behind his wife and children. Contemplating such a scenario occur to oneself is doubly sobering. So I went over to start my own business. I started this business and I lasted for 6 years. Although it brought me a substantial 5-figure income every month, it still involved uncertainties, which is no work means no income. That means with a daily loss of over $400 if my store is not open. Fortunately, my mentor Hui Jing appeared at the right time. She came over to my store to buy satay. She guiding me towards the realization that there's another venture capable of liberating me from the risk of working alone for 40 years, offering a more secure source of income. At that moment, I was initially resistant to the idea, but taking a toll on my health with prolonged late night and frequent supper, my well-being was gradually declining. So Hui Jing introduced me to nutritional immunology, emphasizing that diseases arise from the immune system lacking proper nutrient to function. I resonated with this science, began using the product, and witnessed positive changes in my health. Obviously, seeing friends with similar health issue, I will naturally share with them nutrition immunology. Surprisingly, my income from sharing surpassed my daytime sales. And Hui Qing always come over to inspire my dream and introduce me to the concept of duplication. She asked me about my lifestyle 5 years ahead and how to double up my income. Do you all know I was sleepless that night? I realized the need to change. To better serve my consumer group, I quit my daytime job, focus on my duplicating business during the day, and continue selling satay with my wife at night. Despite Hui Jing's invitation to event like today, offline meeting, I declined, fearing to lose one night income of 400 plus. But she never gave up. She persistently asked me about my vision for life in the next 5 years, making me realize that despite earning money, I lack of time for rest. Understanding the need to sacrifice, I give myself a chance to attend a meeting with Hui Jing. At the presentation discussion about the risk of working alone for 40 years, the duplicating business, and the importance of simultaneously having time, health, and wealth in a successful life. I was looking at myself. I lack of both health and time. It feels like the speaker were addressing my situation. I became determined to succeed in the duplicating business, to escape the risk of working for 40 years. Consecutively, I started attending all the courses and meetings organized by EVG. In 2016, the birth of Elite Global has provided me with a career perspective. Compared to my traditional business, Elite requires zero capital, handling everything from research and development, packaging, shipping, and even financial system. We focus only on education to establish unstaffed chain store and expand into the international market, targeting a market that values beauty, health, and financial gain. Being part of the EVG Global Network, a successful team with over 28 years of experience and guided by mentor Hui Jing, I set up a short-term and career goal by closely following the system and aligning with the strategy adopted by successful individuals. Success seems imminent through daily execution of the 7 key tasks. Achieving my first goal and becoming an elite member by establishing 30 consumer household within just 2 months. Dedication to learn from leaders and adapting the entrepreneurial mindset is commendable. I achieved my triple crown in 2017. This was taken recently, our incentive trip at the Triple Crown gathering. Graduate from the EVG system, effective education, and the opportunity it provides. Embracing the online space in the face of vast possibility of the internet is indeed a forward-thinking approach. Adapting online marketing, teaching through videos, and leveraging on social media are powerful strategy. I received private message from the educational video I made. Being our health education and business platform, especially during a challenging time like the pandemic, the flexibility and resilience of my chosen path are evident in the success overcome I have achieved. One of the most transformative aspects of my Elite Global journey is my personal growth. Inner life education fostered by EVG has guided me towards to become a better person. After working tireless since graduation, I started to lose focus in my life. What else can I do to achieve success in my life? I'm really grateful that my upline will light up my life and what true success is about. They told me that only with inner growth and richness, that's only I can achieve success and salvage on the true happiness in life. This holistic approach to success, emphasizing inner growth and richness, has brought true happiness and possible to my life. I was given the role as a speaker in EVG online training seminar, which I never dared to do without the encouragement from my upline. My passion in photographing also let me be in the Singapore EVG audio team to do educational video shooting in Singapore site. My distinguished guests, do you like to travel? Especially when it's free. Traveling to more than 10 over countries with the company have really an eye-opening to me. During my business in F&B, I only get to rest during Chinese New Year for 9 years and mostly spending time resting. Since 2017, the elite expedition trips that I have joined has been incredibly exciting. Offer unique glimpses into the cultures and life of different countries, from Royal Caribbean Cruise, Hiroshima, Japan, Abu Dhabi, Nagano, Japan. Each journey has provided cherishable memories and personal enrichment. The VVIP treatment and culture exploration added a special touch to our journey. I'm impressed how Elite not only focus on business, but also value creating memorable experience for us as a partner. Every trip, management will personally visit the place to make sure accommodation, such as transportation and hotel rooms, are all ready. Dr. Yi, I wanna show you. Dr. Yi, Ile, and Chi Wei will greet us at the hotel lobby, even help us with administrative work. Their humbleness has shown us Elite is definitely worth the effort. February 2023 was a 5-day, 4-night on board Royal Caribbean Spectrum of the Sea cruise from Singapore to Phuket. This is our second time on cruise with the company. We experienced good food in Penang and the ATR rides in Phuket. Dr. Chen and family even greeted us table by table, and we were given a packet of Rhapsody during the gala dinner. In March 2023, the Abu Dhabi trip was truly astonishing. Spending 7 days and 6 nights in an 8-star hotel, living like royalty, witnessed the company willingness to invest in us, treating us like family, taking care of every detail, serving us with local gourmet meals and comfortable accommodation, offer us with super VIP service, really let me deeply move. And we just came back from Nagano, Japan in January 24, where we will have a chance to experience winter snow in Japan, indulge in snowshoe trailing, service steamboat in winter, staying together with peers throughout the whole trip in a cottage. I'm looking forward to the next Elite expedition trip to Dunhuang in October, and also many other more trips in the future with Elites. When I was doing my satay business, I wouldn't dare to walk into a showroom to look at European cars because it's luxurious and expensive. But now I can own a brand new BMW. I even renovated before pandemic, spending over 150,000 Sing dollar. All this thanks to the duplicating income from Elite. I'm immensely grateful for this guardian as opposed from my upline. They give me support, opportunity. My journey with Elite Global has only brought about tangible success, but only enriched my life in ways I couldn't have imagined. I'm grateful to my wife too for her support in my Elite career, taking care of the family where I can fully concentrate on my career. I strongly encourage everyone to seize the opportunity to explore Elite Global business alongside with a friend who invite you tonight, enabling your dreams to set sail and fostering a life filled with love and purpose. Thank you for your gracious sharing your valuable time with me, and I extend my sincere wish for everyone to embark on a journey filled with success and fulfillment and realization of your dream. Thank you. I hand my spot back to the MC.